Hello, the drunk turtle. Are you
Hello.
reading me?
I am.
Good. Do you prefer the drunk turtle or Cory?
Uh, Either or really. Some people call me Corey, Drunk Turtle, or just whatever
Never
they feel like
drunk.
calling. Yeah, sometimes.
Uh, well, you are the creator of the best, hardest thing on the workshop, in my opinion. I think the Capaldi thing is the best thing to ever drop from the skies/Steam Workshop.
I'm
So
glad you like it.
I do like it, and like a lot of people do like it. Like how as a person individually, are you proud of it?
To be honest, no, not really. Just because of how much stress it's caused me.
Oh dear. But I mean, you have
Because
obviously gone.
no, I don't remember what I was gonna say. So you go on.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 reporter style person here. Um, surely like you've obviously created like millions of views on YouTube because it's such a like awesome thing. Like it's one of the, I mean it is game like you could put that in a game and it would sell because it's really really good. Um, do you not get like a slight bit of like proudness of it when you watch it on YouTube? Not on my
Yeah,
channel because
that's pretty much the only real satisfaction I get from it is either people telling me how much they like it, or if they get to play with it and they just enjoy it. That's really the only time I get excited about it.
Mm. Well, yeah, that's a good word. Satisfaction. That's the word I was looking for. You're better than me. So how long did that take you to make then?
The early days was basically just trying to import it. I finally got it imported after trying for a few weeks, at least 3 or 4 months to figure out how to import everything. And then once that was done, I needed to finish up actually converting the model because I only used a couple of parts to figure the importing out. So I started out with the actual center console, like the actual center bit, and worked my way outwards.
Wow, does sound like you did a lot of work on this, definitely. So I said before that I think it's the last time when we saw the center column glass being put in or the perspex whatever. Um, do you think it's like nearing to the end of it being finished?
Um, I mean, there's only a few things really left to do
Mhm.
on it, and to be honest, I don't really feel like finishing it.
Mm.
Um, I mean, I will eventually, but it's only certain times that I'll be doing it.
Yeah.
And if I do go to finish it, I'll end up probably just restarting the entire thing.
Oh wow, really? That surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. You have really really
Because,
good days.
mainly because it's very laggy for most people.
Yeah. That.
So, sooner or later, I want to make it not laggy.
Mhm.
Because the interior that Dr. Matt has for the 11th Doctor,
Yeah.
and that the Doctor also made a version of his, it
Mm.
that one's only about, I'd say, two, 300,000 vertices in total.
Yeah.
Mine, over a million.
Really?
Now, and I can bring that down quite a few bit.
Uh,
It's just I
is that
never felt like it.
is that gonna like sacrifice the quality of the graphics then? Because I mean the
Should
graphics are really good. Not gonna lie.
the textures might change, but anything else, it shouldn't really affect it.
Wow, a million. Well, that's quite a lot, isn't
Oh yeah.
it? So how did you like design the textures for it then?
Well, I didn't actually make the model.
Mhm.
Not many people know that. This guy named Rox 3D made it,
Ah.
and he did most of the textures. What I did was I baked the lighting onto it. So it originally it just looked like just light metal.
Mhm.
It didn't look dark and orange. It just looked like metal.
Yeah.
So I'll probably
Crazy exposed.
I did a lot of work to it. I mean, I spent months and months importing and doing textures, so that part I claim the work for. For the actual model itself, I don't.
So has he seen the new one then, the Capaldi?
Probably not.
No.
I don't really talk to him much.
Hmm.
I talked to him once or twice to make sure he was cool with the entire thing, but other than that, not really.
Did you ever change the models or anything, like edit them, apart from the
Um,
lighting?
yeah, I changed the models of the doorway, which I'm probably gonna change back
All right.
because originally the doors were too small, and I didn't know how to do animations at the time, so
Mhm.
I didn't really do anything to the doors.
Yeah.
Just size them up, but now I can. So what I'll do is make them properly sized, and I have a proper exterior for it now.
Oh, cool. So obviously portals. When Doctor Matt imported them for the TARDIS, that obviously changed everything up. It made TARDIS actually big on the inside. Did you know about the portals? Did you like plan to do it yourself or anything?
Originally, it was going to be running off of the legacy code,
All right.
um, so it wouldn't be bigger on the inside, and it would basically just be like the legacy TARDIS. You just press E on the doors and you're inside.
All right.
But um, after it came out with the portals, I changed up my mind and was actually what got me to finish the TARDIS was the portals because I was excited about, oh God, is this gonna look cool or what? You know.
Yeah. Well, my next question, which is again about the TARDIS, obviously. Um,
Obviously.
you have you have hundreds. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure you have hundreds and thousands of downloads, subscriptions on the workshop. Do you ever get like nervous when you publish an update? Do you like make sure it's perfect or slash fixed? Or
No, I don't.
yeah.
Um, I only have like four, no, 6,000, 7,000
Really,
downloads.
on just the Capaldi?
Yeah,
Really? No
and
way.
because it's only because of the fact that some people can't run it.
Oh, that. So do you find that people subscribe and then they're like, oh, my laptop, nah, and then just go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that sucks. Cause I that is really good. I'm not. This is not a lie. I'm telling you, it's very really good. I
Yeah,
love it. I think you do you know that people love it?
I know people like it.
Yeah, like it, love.
Same thing.
So are you because there's a lot of effort you put into this. Are you a super Doctor Who fan then?
Oh yeah. I've been a fan of Doctor Who for about uh, I'd say 10 years
Wow.
since it came back on. Really,
Mhm. So what's your favorite TARDIS then inside of it? The show.
like the console,
Yeah.
definitely the McGann.
Yeah, that is beautiful TARDIS.
Mm.
Yeah. So the McGann, I should perhaps bring this up as you did. Um, I think you were commenting on the video I made of it with your new textures. People seemed to like, perhaps this is like some, I don't know, extravagant. No, let me think of the word here. Impressionist perhaps of the textures. Did you find that when you were commenting, looking at it?
Well, from the get go, I knew I wasn't going to get perfect textures. I never
Yeah.
can. Texturing is pretty difficult when you have very fuzzy and low res reference images.
Yeah.
And so I did my best where it came to the materials. I think the one that is probably the most perfect material representation is the curtains, because
Oh
that's
yeah.
actually the same texture as in the movie.
Yeah. The curtains, the wood, and the console bit. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite bit. I love the wood animations where you spin it around. That's really cool.
And later versions, it's gonna hopefully tick, like
Oh wow.
it's gonna roll once, roll once, roll once, and then for each face of it.
I haven't seen the McGann in the show, but I did see the pictures that you was talking about. So the space, like when you look up to the ceiling, there's the galaxies and everything. Are you gonna put that in?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure how I'd do it though. Thinking probably something along the lines of having Matt help me with the code because, like I've said millions of times, I'm not a coder. Just I'm a guy that makes things look pretty.
Yeah, a guy that makes things look pretty. That's your legacy. As that's not a pun, right, on legacy, but it's your legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. Like back to like BBC real life shows and stuff, which is incidentally in my country. So how we have BBC and stuff. But what did you think of the latest series of Capaldi? Because a lot of people didn't really like him the first time, I think. But what do you think of this one?
I actually quite like Capaldi.
Yeah.
Mainly because he's very serious and
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just I really like mostly any of the Doctors.
Yeah. To be honest with, I do like Capaldi. Like I liked him a lot this series, but I think they got the series the wrong order. If you know what I mean, like the themes of everything. Because this one he seemed a little bit more like, I don't know, bright perhaps, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, back to the console, as in the show console. This is. I should probably have planned this. The scene where the 11th Doctor regenerates the TARDIS that he's in before. It's quite green, isn't it? It's quite sort of bright and green, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Was that the 11th Doctor's TARDIS, and then Capaldi just took the same thing over? Did they just change the lighting? Because a lot of people say that the interior changed a lot when Capaldi came.
Well, it did and it didn't. Since I have two different versions of the model that you see in Gary's mod, one's for the Seventh Doctor or the season 7, and then one's for season 8 and 9. You'll see that there was the bookcases were added, some of the controls were changed. Like if you look at I think it was Hellbent, the episode Hellbent.
Yeah.
You'll see where the screwdriver flies out. That was actually part of the new model, but I didn't put it in because I originally put in all season 7 stuff because it was easier for me to do because the textures in my mind at the moment were easier to convert.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this is, I think, very difficult, but do you think the sonic screwdriver will be more integrated to your TARDIS? Do you think it might spring out, or like just have more control surfaces, perhaps?
See, I would like to do that, but I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of ideas I have for the TARDIS, but since I can't really code in Lua, I can't really do it at the moment. So it's
Yeah. There is a lot from the point of a developer on Gary's mod, because I mean I've got a few maps I put on the workshop that I fixed and stuff, but you have to be the one-man band with coding, texturing, everything.
exactly.
It's difficult. But yeah, I think you've done a really good job with the Capaldi TARDIS and the McGann Tardis. The War Doctor TARDIS. Shall we talk about the War Doctor TARDIS?
Sure, why not?
It got removed. No.
It got removed pretty early though.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally a day I was going to record it, and then it was gone next time I looked it up. So thanks for that.
You're welcome, buddy.
What do you have? Do you have any plans for that?
I do.
Secret?
For the most part, no. It's just complicated. I don't like releasing things that aren't finished, really, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, this ain't done. Make it work." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm working on something else, so I can't really."
Well, I've been getting a lot of comments and messages, which should be at you, but at me, about the McGann being removed off the workshop. I know the reason why, but do you think you're going to add it anytime soon, or do you want to keep it off for a bit longer?
Well, I can go ahead and explain it. I don't care.
Okay.
So basically, it was hosted by a friend of mine, and he uploaded it for me because I didn't know at the time how to upload. So he just kept it for a while, and then I recently just was like, okay, I know how to upload, so I can host it myself. So I told him, please take it down. I'll re-upload it when it's done, and because there's no point of it being on yours since you're not contributing to it code-wise or any else-wise. So I prefer to host it myself so I can get the recognition and not you, which honestly I think is fair
Yep.
because I'm the one that does all the work for it. I'm the one that troubleshoots it, and all he really does is answer questions in the comments because I'm asleep when he's awake,
Oh,
and that's when I get the most. So
yeah. That's
and so he took it down, got all fussy about it, and just yeah, that's why it's down. It'll be back up when it's finished, however.
yeah. That's a fair response there. Yeah. It's a, yeah. A lot of people seem to like the McGann a lot. Also, what was that about with the McGann build you sent me with that secret room thing behind the door?
That was actually to test out the rooms.
Alright. It reminded me a lot of our Second Life thing we did, which we should totally do again because that was fun. With in the swimming pool area, that sort of looked like it a bit, I think.
I'll be willing to do Second Life too. Well, technically it is the same model. It's the same cloister room model. I just ripped it a little tiny bit.
Alright.
I'm not going to really use it. I just needed it for scaling purposes.
Skype, don't crash. Wait, can you? Oh god, Skype's crashing. All right. Right. So back to the Capaldi TARDIS. I mean,
Right.
should we call this the 12th or 13th Doctors, or just Capaldi? Because I know it as Capaldi. Like, what do you call it as?
I call it the Capaldi.
Wait. So is Capaldi 12th or 13th? He's 13th, isn't he? If we count the
The War Doctor isn't supposed to be counted, I think.
oh, you know them with the like switches and swimming pool drains, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Are they gonna have any functions?
As Dr. Matt releases more functions for the rewrite system, I will be adding more functions.
Cool.
So right now it does everything it can.
hmm So really, it's up to like Dr. Matt to like set everything off, guy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Another thing, I the TARDIS does look a lot more dramatic than it really does when there's smoke coming up from the floor. Do you think there's gonna be smoke coming up from the floor?
If I get around to actually making it less laggy, probably.
Yeah, well, I guess particle physics are gonna be quite a big strain.
Yeah.
Um, how like you have 5 separate add-ons on the workshop to make up the Capaldi because it's such a big thing with a million vertices. How
I
big-
have 4 actually.
4. I take that back. 4, sorry. Um, how big is the actual add-on before it's compressed, like by Steam?
About 500 megabytes, if I remember correctly.
That's like 1/4 of what Gary's mod, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a big file, isn't it?
a bit.
So is like it doesn't really matter. Like no one really cares about file size anymore, but unless they're sending something on Skype. But
Right.
I was just going through the comments and like having a look at what people ask, because that way, you know, everyone can ask you the creator. All right. So the Venturian Tale, as everyone knows who's played Gary's mod, they've played the Doctor's 10th Doctor's TARDIS, but they haven't played yours. Why are they being racist to Capaldi?
I think it's because their entire group runs on very low-end laptops, I think. At least the last time I watched them. Because they had to run Skyrim and everything else on low settings. But then again, I only have watched them in the past year, probably once or twice.
Hmm. So they know about it, but they just can't run it.
I don't know if they know about it.
No. Well, they're like they're 1 million subscribers. I don't know. They should be able to afford something to run it, surely.
I think you underestimate the YouTube money, sir.
Um, good point. Like, well, I made $2 in total, probably. I don't
Probably.
know. Like, I mean, like that's a good point. Like, I guess, like in all honesty, I do owe you a very big thank you because, I, if I didn't see your comment, like, well, I mean, obviously I'd see it because no one else comments. But the first time I ever saw the TARDIS and you commented and we got talking and stuff, it's really, like, I don't think my channel would be where it is now if I hadn't done the TARDIS. So, I guess a very big thank you.
To be honest, you weren't the first. He's just the only one that actually believed it was me. It's like, well, why? I mean, I'm not that popular to be someone copycatting me.
Well, do people like just not believe it's you?
I think that's what happened a couple of times.
Oh, well, I was ready to believe anything at that time. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like, it's an odd like thing to fake, really. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't develop like the best TARDIS add-on on the workshop. Yeah. Oh, that's a another good thing. Doctor Who Adventure games. I assume you've played them.
I have, sort of.
Ish. Have you played the TARDIS, which is the TARDIS?
I don't think so.
Have you seen it before?
Oh yeah,
Ah,
I've seen it. Yeah.
that works in the same way as Garry's Mod does, doesn't it? With portals,
Probably not. No.
doesn't it?
Um, it might. I don't really know. I don't know what engine it runs on. I don't know. I mean, I might try and make it where I'll talk to Matt about this, but what I want to do with it is have it when you can change it, like how you can change the skin of the War Doctor's TARDIS,
Yeah.
like the exteriors and stuff.
So you could like when you change the exterior, it changes the interior.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no. Like
that might be
it would
possible.
change. There's an option to change from Capaldi to Smith.
Oh right, yeah. What like on the menu? The pop-up
Yeah,
menu. Yeah.
and you wouldn't have to respawn it. It would just change the lighting and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's. Is it really just like the models pretty much the same, aren't they? Just the lighting, really.
Yeah, probably how I would do it would be have it make a flash of light so you can't really see it.
Well, I just like. So, you gonna add that April 1st? Well, I should edit this out because of course no one's gonna hear this. But instead of having the portal into the console, have your chocolate man, who's really happy with his chocolate.
Yeah, I probably will end up putting that in there.
You'd shock a lot of people. And if that's the day when Venturian decide, let's play the Capaldi TARDIS, and they see the man with chocolate.
Yeah, that would actually be just terrific.
Yeah. Oh yes. How about this? So I've exhausted you probably with a lot of questions about the TARDIS.
I don't mind.
Shall I ask you questions about you? Like, besides doing the TARDIS, what do you like doing on the computer?
Pretty much building and other crap like that.
So you like gonna build a TARDIS real life as well?
No, I mean, I'm going to one day, but I mean, like, I like to 3D model as a hobby, and I play Second Life, I play World of Warcraft, I play a lot of other games.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't really do much.
Mhm. Well, fair enough. Each to his own, or whatever that saying is. I don't know. Um. What else? Oh yes. So besides Doctor Who, what do you like watching?
Um, anything that has to do with time travel for sure.
Mhm.
Um, any of the superhero type shows like Agents of Shield, The Flash. I think that one's pretty good.
You think it's pretty good? You just
Yeah.
were you asleep when you were watching it or something?
Nah, it's good.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna watch Sherlock?
I watched a bit of that.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think both Sherlock and Doctor Who complement themselves each like pretty good. Like they are the best shows that
Yeah.
BBC ever made, apart from Top Gear. But we all know how that went, probably.
I also think the show Primeval was pretty good,
All right.
along with Torchwood. A lot of
Yeah,
people don't like Torchwood.
Torchwood. Yeah, I need to watch that. Like, I need to like go Netflix and chill or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Whoa. I got a message from Windows. They basically told me my computer sucks.
Yeah, you just have to turn the portals off.
Because wait, so there's like no interior. There's like the clipping. Is it specific? Like I'm pretty sure it's just a big block box of clipping. Like when I've clipped into it. Like the video where I talked about the size.
How the portals work is it spawns it in the sky,
Yep.
and basically when you walk in, it instantly teleports you,
Mhm.
like absolutely instantly.
Yeah. Except if you have like my computer. Uh. So does it lag for you or not?
Whenever I first spawn it, yes, and I have a pretty powerful computer.
Yeah. I mean, I think it does stop lagging when you shut the doors, right?
Yeah.
So you could make it like this is just a suggestion from a noob, but could you make it that when instead of like downgrading the textures, make it so that the door's shut whenever your back's turned? Spooky.
Probably not. No.
I tried.
I mean, you can, but I mean, it wouldn't really do much.
Alright, so my final question. The drunk turtle, your name. Where did the drunk turtle come from?
Well, my dear boy. Mainly it was my friends always calling me drunk because I kept screwing everything up that I did, and I kept bumping into crap in games. So they're like, "Go home, Corey, you're drunk." And then after a while, I was known as like the Mind Turtle because I was obsessed with ASDF.
Alright,
So
yes.
I just, and then they just started calling me Turtle. So then they started calling me Drunk Turtle, and then there you go.
That, that's a good story, bro.
Right.
It's got parts to it, hasn't it? When people know, do people know that you created the add-on like in real life? Do like you have friends that play Garry's Mod and see it?
Not in real life, no. Well,
No.
I had one that, but he just moved away.
Oh.
Since I'm moving, I'll probably make some new friends. So I don't have that many IRL friends.
You can talk to me, which
Oh,
is very not very reassuring. Just saying, but yeah.
now it makes me very sad.
I mean, because like you said before, there's a good reason why you don't want to be famous when the fan base is 10 years old. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you like? Do you like not like the attention when people realize, oh my god, you made the TARDIS? Slash a bit
Pretty
of it.
much, yeah. That's actually the entire reason. 'Cause I don't need people like bugging me like, oh, did you have an update? You got an update now?
You're launching Garry's Mod. It's just like leave me alone.
Exactly.
I am gonna make an update, but not if you keep messaging me. Oh, this is probably the answer to why it might be delayed. Sorry, guys, I'm messaging the drunk turtle and I'm delaying everything. Sorry.
Yeah, it's your fault, dude.
So when you move to your new angle of the globe, because I'm obsessed with the severity of the Earth, but do you think like that's gonna like you're gonna do a lot more when you move? I don't know.
I have no clue because I'm wanting to hopefully like get a job and
Yeah.
stuff, pay for things because I'm broke all the time. So
You should totally like do. I don't know. You should definitely like do something with like I don't know, make T-shirts with your TARDIS on. Or direct.
I could.
The part where I just delete all my t-shirts. Hold
Is there an official Subtext t-shirt?
on. Well, no.
Oh.
My network lets me sell shirts, so I totally But who would want to go around with my face? I'm bold enough in real life about my YouTube channel than I want to have t-shirts. Though I did have an idea for a t-shirt. It would just be this random game key, right, on a black background, white text, and it'd just be a game key to nothing, but it says, "The key to success." Oh, that's deep.
Like I said, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah. I mean, when Dr. Matt added me, because fanboying in Dr. Matt, I messaged him. I was like, "Oh my god, you added me! I am so happy. You're so famous. Hi." And he was just like, "Dude, I'm not a celebrity. Just chill."
That's what I tell people. They're like, "Oh my god, you actually added me?" Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal to me.
GM Doctor Who World's a map that you have.
Uh-huh.
I haven't actually. I think I've played it, but I don't think I've. No, I don't know if I played it. I think I have played it. That was by you, wasn't it?
Me and a friend, yeah.
Is that? I'm just gonna put some pictures of it because context. It's got the Cyberman bit where they change color, and then the teller, which looks like my maths teacher, but the teller bit.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Are you gonna do anything with that?
I'm not really a mapper anymore. I don't do much maps.
No,
but I might. I don't know.
That's good. Okay, well that's the end of our interview with the Drunk Turtle. Please follow him on Twitter, watch him on Twitch, whatever you want to do. He's a really cool guy. Thanks very much to him to allow me to do this, wasting his time probably. Yeah, I hope you found it interesting. I hope to ask all the questions that you asked me to him. So yeah, that ends it. Thanks very much for listening. Goodbye.